Welcome guys to another video on my channel. In today's video I'll talk about my 8 weeks shred plan, my shred journey. I'll show you some pictures, how I look at the moment, and I'm not a professional, I just do it my way, and as you see I'm not that muscular either, but I can show you how I looked last year in June, and I've cut it, had a shred there for exactly these 8 weeks, and that's how I looked after my 8 weeks, and I guess it is a reasonable transformation. First of all, a few things which I can tell you already. I don't use any creatine, nothing special. The only thing or not even pre-workout, the only thing I use is protein powder, because sometimes it is just difficult to get that much proteins in, but that's the only supplement I take. And before my workout, it is not pre-workout or coffee or anything like that. I don't even drink coffee. It is a banana, because it gives you a lot of energy, or you need the energy in your workouts, especially during a shred. So a lot of things I exclude there, so pretty a very natural transformation. And I'll show you my result in 8 weeks. I just started it on Monday, so it will take time until I see some results, but I'll keep you guys updated. And in today's video it is not just about my diet plan and how I do it. I mean, first of all, counting all these calories every single day, I know this is that can be really frustrating, especially when you don't see that much progress. If you compare yourself to people on social media, and people who have just an amazing body. I mean, it's partly genetics, but still you just get frustrated. I got really frustrated, but I've realized I'm doing it for my mental health. As I always tell in my videos, that working out is not just to brag about your body, it is about mental health in here, and also mental attractiveness, which is the most important factor, I guess, there. So first of all, my trainings plan. So before this 8 week shred, I was doing a full body workout kind of things 4 times, but it was split it up with a 12 weeks program, where I was doing 4 weeks of higher rep ranges between 12 and 15 reps, and the isolation movements with 15 reps as well. Then there was compounds, a middle range there with 8 to 12 reps for another 4 weeks, and then the last 4 weeks were strength based workouts. So I was doing bench press and squats and deadlifts for 6 reps. That was the goal there, and I was doing that for 24 weeks, and I was bulking during that time, so got a lot of gained a lot of weight. It doesn't mean that I've gained that much muscles, but I'll guess that there is at least some part of a muscle with it. And there I was not really looking after my nutrition. I mean, I had my plan, but I was sometimes eating too much, sometimes a bit less. But especially now I'm a shred, I want to focus on it even more, or just really want to focus these 8 weeks. So let's get into my 8 weeks shred plan, where I'm my workouts. I mean, I still work out 4 times, but the difference here is that I changed my workout routines to 4 times full body. Before it was upper body, lower body, and then a mixture of back and legs, and push and leg workout, a bit mix. But here it is a really full body, and I mean, there are some different exercises that I don't hit both muscle groups 2 days in a row. That's just really important. And it's all 8 weeks. The first week is metabolic, and then the second week is to keep my strength. That is a bit strength focused, and in the first week with the metabolic one, there's like supersets with incline dumbbell chest press with back rows, and then with quad extension and hip extension, for example, superset D's, and then to burn out some ladder raises and some reverse pec flies, and then to finish off farmer walks, for example. Like, it's just a typical metabolic week. And then in the strength week, it is like chest, like bench press, squats, and RDLs, things like that. Just all a bit more on strength base, which I was focusing before in my 12 weeks. So that's the workout part, and now we come to the nutrition part, which I'll show you quickly, or just build up how I do it. I don't say it is the best way, because at the end it is better if you count your calories every single day properly. But if you're someone like me who don't have the interest to put it every single day, every single barcode into MyFitnessPal, then I can recommend this way of doing it, because I've realized that I eat mostly the same breakfast, lunch, and my dinner is usually rice or pasta, things like that, with meat and some vegetables. So I have all these things in there, so that's why I'm like, okay, maybe I'll just create a plan, stick to it. I'll show you guys first, so it is maybe easier if you see what I mean to really understand how my system works. So first of all, on a weekly basis, we have Monday until Sunday, and the first thing is breakfast. I have always similarly the same breakfast, and for me, I'm a taco lover. I love breakfast tacos, and as you see in my plan, I created like that. I put it in, I know I eat it twice per week, and then I'll counted it, like I put it into MyFitnessPal, quickly scanned the code there of these ingredients, and then I write down how much, what it is, of course, and then how much calories. And at the end on MyFitnessPal, it shows how much proteins that meal gives you. So I write down how many total calories and how many proteins I can get from that meal. With that, you start to realize, okay, if I put that much, that's probably about 500. Like, you get the feeling of how much you need to eat and how much you should eat, especially in the shred, where I guess sometimes I'm eating too much, or especially products like sugar and chocolates and stuff like that are getting quickly into that routine. So that's why I can stick to that. So Monday and Thursday I have tacos, as you see here, and then I'll add up the other days with Tuesday bagels, Wednesday my lovely pancakes, and then Friday I have a no meat day, where I eat muesli, stuff like that, and on Sunday or Saturday, Sunday again, bagels or pancakes. There I sometimes change up with sandwiches or things like that. So that's for my breakfast. As you see, it's about 600 calories. It is just important that you get your proteins in the morning. That's why I mostly focused on high protein breakfasts there. So after that, I'll focus on, here I'll eat something for the evening, and then for lunch I take something which comes from the restaurant, or I'll eat the thing which I've cooked, or which has been cooked on Sunday evening, for example, and take it on Monday. Take this example with pasta, where 100 grams of pasta, then it gives me 422 calories, and then with bolognese sauce and cheese, that's add up to 760 calories about, and 42 grams of protein. And then I'll take that and have it for my lunch, because at work I prefer to have something from home rather than buying always something outside or at the takeaway, because it is much cheaper. Yeah, and I have my parents and they cook really good. So I mean, for Neil and dinner, I like it that they can bring me some things from the restaurant. I mean, in exchange I'm doing the accounting for them, so that's probably fair enough. Then you see the example for Monday and Tuesday. I'll do the same there. Fish, very important. Sometimes I neglect it because I'm not a big fan of fish, but you need to get the omega-3 in there, and it is very important. But I like salmon, so that's what I put in there. And then I'll show you the rest of the week. As you see, Tuesday, potatoes, pork. Then Wednesday for lunch again, potatoes, pork. Then Wednesday evening, rice, chicken. And there it's sometimes a bit difficult because I have uni in the evening after my work, and then mostly I have a bigger lunch and eat some like a small sandwich in the evening. But I put it in here so I can like see how much I approximately need. Then Thursday, the dinner from Wednesday, and in the evening I'll get some tortellini with chicken. And Friday, as you see, no meat day, like the homemade pizza is just a pizza margherita, and tortellini for lunch. On Saturday you see pork pasta again, and then burger. Like, I just love burgers, so I had to put that ones in there. And as you see, that's actually the whole week with some chicken wraps on Sunday lunch, and like all about 700 and 800 calories. Some dinners and lunches a bit lower with 500, especially potatoes, which are not very high in carbs, but they fill you up quite quickly. So yeah, these things in there. And then to add up, I have my snacks with my banana, which I eat always before the workout, and some I have here berries, dark chocolate, things like that, and especially some high protein yogurts and puddings. And if I count all these different aspects up, I'll come to about 3,400 to 2,600 calories during my shred. Very important, look after the proteins, because that's where I mostly, like, I just focus on my protein and my proteins and the calories I eat, because at the end you just want to keep the muscles you have built during a bulk and lose as much fat as possible. So that's the whole plan of my whole week. And as you see, I have now like a plan which I can follow through now. But on the other hand, one thing you need to focus on is don't get too fixed on this plan, because after 2 weeks you probably get bored and don't want to eat always the same food as you put in here. But the good thing about this plan is, I mean, as you see, it is mostly 120 grams of rice, 120 grams of pasta, 100 grams of pasta. I mean, it's all in that range. So why don't you have the mindset, okay, I have, like, you do it for a few weeks, then you realize, okay, I'm weighing that much. Especially weigh yourself. That is actually that's the only place you can see if you get your weight down. If you see that you lose that, first of all, you lose a lot of water weight, but afterwards how much fat you can lose. But you, of course, there might be some sacrifice of your muscles as well, but in the end it is just important that you follow a plan where you can stick to it, but still exchange a few things, that you don't get too focused on it and need to count every single thing you're eating. And I think that is a bit of a mixture, and I'll prefer it that way, because that gives me time to focus on other things as well. But I want to get a better body, and I want to focus on my body because I know where I have started, and I know I don't want to be that person anymore where I was there. So I'm still working, and then I just focus on my workouts and look that I don't eat too much junk food during this time especially, and look after my protein. So a lot of talking in today's video. The sun is actually coming out because it looked like that it's going to rain the whole day, but I'm glad the sun is coming out so I can enjoy a bit of the sunny weather today. I hope you could take some things out of this video and write down in the comment section below what you think about my strategy, how I'm doing it, and give me some inputs, because that's how I can improve on my fitness journey and my eating schedules, because I'm a person who doesn't want to, as I told you in the beginning, I don't want to be make it for someone else. I'm doing it for myself, that I want good mental health and be mentally attractive in that way, because you're doing it for yourself and not for someone else. I don't need to hit the 2 plates bench pressing for someone else. No, I'm doing it for myself. So I think if you have that kind of focus in your fitness journey, then I can recommend stick to it. Just be consistent. I know you probably get some points where you're frustrated and disappointed when you see other guys in social media and things like that where they look so lean and so muscular, but don't believe everything which is in the internet. I don't say everyone is like that, but there are a few people, I'll say. And just do it for yourself. You know what is right for yourself, and make your decisions wise there. So that was it for today's video. Hit the subscribe button, because I drop two new videos every single Thursday and every single Sunday, and you don't want to miss them. And I will talk to you guys in the next video, and thank you very much for watching.